What's up, everybody? Jimbo here with some more Final Fantasy V. I am over here by the waterfall area. I decided to get ahead of the game here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna land, and then we're gonna drop on down under the water, and we're gonna head to this little cave here. And not there yet. I want to go rest real quick. Get a free rest in. There we go. All rested up. Alright, so we've been by this area. There's no new enemies. No chests, no items. And then we're going to come out that cave hole. Go through here, and then the waterfall. And just like the last, what, 4 that we've been to, or 3 that we've been to, we gotta fight gargoyles at the entrance. Rapid fire. Oh, I forgot my guys are still Mystic Knights. That's fine. I gotta change them around. We'll throw a little bit of Bahamut on their ass. One dead. Whoa. Yeah, I fucked this one up. Give him a little bit more Bahamut. And there they are. They're both dead. Alright, give me a quick second so I can change my characters around. Alright, there we go. We got Ninja Samurai, Ninja Summoner. I'll show you their abilities. He's got Throw and Rapid Fire. Lenna's got Zinjane and White Mage. Ferris has Throw and Rapid Fire. And Kylie has Summon and Black Mage. And they're all equipped. Alright. Protected by water beyond its falling torrents. 1 tablet rest. Alright. So there's 14 chests in 1 out of 1 item that we apparently already got. So, this place is like chutes and ladders if you're playing. You know, you got the ladders. And then you can fall down. So here's the first chest, turtle shell. And then we're going to go down here. There's another chest. And back up again. Did I not sneak over there? Apparently not. Can I sneak over here? Yes, I can. Here's a chest. And that's all the chests here. No. Now I gotta go all the way down just to get back up. Wait, I went the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so I am going to look for some enemies real quick, because there are some new enemies. And we have the Tonberry. This son of a bitch. Which, the Tonberry, you know, will fuck you up if you don't kill him in time. He's going to keep creeping up to you until you fucking kill him. But if he gets to you, he's going to fuck your team up. Give him a little bit of Bahama. Ooh, that was a close one. Alright, if I run to him again, I'm running. And, alright, so for her, we want to tag her. Do not tag the... Oh, no, don't want to do that. Do not touch the frog. Whatever you do not touch the frog. Kill her first. If you touch her frog, she will get pissed. I can't even throw anything. And that's what happens. That's what happens if you touch her frog. Well, I don't think I touched her frog. She just, yeah, turned into a red dragon. Which, now we gotta quickly fuck up before he fucks us up. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, there's a few more enemies left. I'm not fighting you again. We out. Come on, run away. Goddamn. Alright, we're just gonna head into this next area. See if there's any new in here. Aha, these guys. Rapid fire. Well, that was easy. Yeah. Alright. 2 more enemies we gotta find. Not you. Nope. We out. Ah, the corals in the back. Yeah. Dead. Alright, so there's one more enemy. Whoa. As we see, we can't go up the waterfalls. To get this treasure chest, we gotta quickly hit this, run, grab it, run back. And down here is a secret chest. The rune blade. Don't want to miss that. And want to grab that. So we got 6 out of 14 chests. There's my next area. How many chests are here? I see 2 there. One we can't get at the moment, though. I'm going to use a cottage real quick. Because why not? Ah! Yeah, you want to be careful in this area. There's traps everywhere. There's also traps over here. So if you use that, skeletons, they'll tell you where the traps are. That's 11. So there's 3 more chests we gotta find. And there's 1. There's 2. So there's 1 more chest we gotta find. What you... Oh, goddamn, there's a hole. Which we know exactly where it's at. Right over here. Bam. 14 out of 14 chests. Alright, so we know we got all the items in the game. Oh, fell through the hole. Just making sure I got all the chests in the game. Alright, so that brings us down here. Is there another... No. Oh, actually, I think we want to fall into this hole. Bam. There we are. Now, before we get to the boss fight, I'm going to change my team up a bit again, so give me a sec. Alright. So, I've changed all my characters into mines. And I'm going to show you the abilities. Bartz has blue magic, black magic, time mage. Lenna... Sorry for that. Lenna is a white mage, summon, and red mage. Ferris, I gave her just random stuff. Rapid fire, spell blade, and aim. And Kryla gave black mage, summon, and red magic. Alright. So. Yeah, that's all my ethers. But that's fine. I'm gonna do a quick save. Bam. And here we go. We have tamed the 4th tablet. That tablet. Hand it over to me. And I did not forget that there isn't one more enemy that we still have to encounter here. Once Lord Exdeath gains the power of the void, he'll create a world just for us monsters. And I won't let you interfere. Oh shit. Is that who I think it is? The monster was destroyed by Leviathan. Oh, shit. Leviathan, ladies and gentlemen. The power of my waters strong enough to wash away all sins and make all things pure. But only to those with the strength to fight the void will I reward the power. Alright, so we get to fight Leviathan. This is the last magic too, by the way. So yeah, we want to do thunder magic. That's gonna be our thing. And we can mimic the last thing, which was Thangana. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Until she starts doing tidal waves and I have to heal. But the Ganga lightning stuff is your thing. I need... Also, make sure you keep up with your health, too, though. Alright. Let's do... Dunga. Some... Oh! Well, that was fast. Bye, Leviathan. Thank you for joining our team. I thought that was going to be a lot longer, but it was not. So now we got Leviathan. You received the summon monster Leviathan. Hail to the yeah. Alright. I'm going to go change back my characters real quick. Alright, characters back to normal. Let's see if I can find that last enemy. Whoa. And it takes us out of the waterfall, but we need to go back in here. I'm gonna look for that enemy. When I find it, I will be back. And here's the Mercury Bat. That's exactly who I was looking for. And they did. Alright, I will meet you guys at the entrance. Alright. So I decided just to come right over here to the Seal Castle so we can grab the last 3 legendary weapons. Which will be the Gaga's Bell. And the Apollo's Harp. And the last but not least, Fire Lash. And we have all 12 legendary weapons. Alright, Well, I've been talking again, and once again my muted mic. So we're all done with that castle, and now we're gonna come over here because there are some enemies we gotta fill in for our beastery. So let's find these enemies. Where are you, enemies? Frost Bowl. Those are one of the enemies. Alrighty, we got 2 more enemies to find. There's one enemy. Alright, one more enemy to find. Not these guys. Maybe they're in here? In this area? Nope, it's these goddamn spinners. Alright, I'm gonna look for this last enemy and then I will get back with you guys. There he is, the Eye Story Letho. Alright, and now after that, we're going to jump back into our airship after you get those enemies. And we're going to come down over here to this blue dot where Boko is. Land into the water. There's going to be some few enemies here. Like the Corvette. And then there's one more enemy. Whoop, enemy need to get off. The water scorpions. Boom, bada bang. Alright, and oop. And now we're gonna head down towards the black chocobo. Right over here. Enemy over here somewhere called... Not the water scorpions, because we already fought those guys. Alright. Well, when I find these guys, I will get back to you guys. There they are, the Knicks. Actually didn't take too long. I actually went down a little bit, and then that's when I found them. Alright, so now... we're gonna go ahead this direction. And like right about, say, here... should run into some new enemies. Like the Ruka and the Sea Devil. Was not expecting to run into these guys. Alright, well let's head back over here, because this is... oh, that's a Ruka. Another one of these guys. Alright. Well, I'm gonna look for these 2 enemies. And, I mean, Ruka and, the Sea Devil, those are new enemies as well. But those... I mean, we were looking for those 2, but they weren't the 2 I was actually looking for at this moment. But when I find them, I will be back. Ah, here's one of the enemies. Jellyfish. This was one I was looking for. I actually found him at the bottom over here in the corner. And that's where the last enemy should be. Nope, that's shellfish. There's one more over here somewhere. Come on. Nope. Alright, well, when I find them, I'll be back. There she is. Villa. And she's dead. Alrighty. Now, if you didn't find the Ruka and the Sea Devil over where I was just at, you can definitely find them right over here in this area. The next area that we're gonna go head to is right over here. Make sure I'm gonna change Bart that you have someone that can. Well, actually, I don't need to use blue magic. I just need to be able to learn blue magic. So I'm gonna make him control. Well, actually, he would need to learn. Actually, my best bet is to change him to a where is it? Blue mage. Yeah, we're gonna switch him to a blue mage, and we can do control because we're gonna learn our last blue magic over here. Thunderdome, we fought those, and I believe we fought the Sahagans. But I'm gonna go around here for a minute, because it may be a minute before he pops up. So when I find him, I'll be back. Finally got him. It only took, you know, forever. So this is a stingray, and he's gonna give us our last blue magic. But first I gotta take control of him. And now he's under our control. And he's gonna give us Mighty Guard. Hail to the yeah. Oh, that only did 150. Let's do some of that. Let's see, we got Protect, Reach, and Shell. And Flow. So, also, this guy is very rare, by the way, because it took me forever to find him. Beat that ass. And he's finally dead. Learn Mighty Guard. And we get the trophy for learning all kinds of blue magic techniques. Alright. And now we are finally done with this part of finding all the enemies for our beacher. And I'm gonna head into town and hopefully I find everything I need, and then when I come back, we'll be heading towards the end of the game. So yeah. So I'm gonna head to an inn and I will be back. Alright, so I got everything I need, all the items I'm looking for. Before we head on, there is one more thing I want to check. Where is he? The bestiary. So, you should have enemies 1 through 203. Oop. And if you did get it, the level checker is optional. I mean, you can get it in that underwater area. Remember, it's all black, so you can't see it, but it's, you know, this is what it looks like. So if you don't get that, I'm pretty sure there's somewhere else that we'll be seeing it later on. And then 229 to 286. This threw me off for a second because I thought these were enemies I didn't find yet, but these were enemies that we fought earlier. There were just question mark, question mark, question mark. But yeah, to 286. So if you have all those, you have all the enemies so far into the game. And now we're going to head into this black hole. Actually, before we head into that black hole, there was actually one more thing I forgot to do. Oh. Right here. And we're going to go on down. Under the water. And there's going to be a cave. And in here is a guy. Oh, hello, babies. I am Mr. Cleo, your psychic friend. I know all kinds of things, even about your journey. Come on, babies. The cards never lie. I know you want to hear my knowledge. Sure. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So, number of battles, 657. Monsters defeated, 1,564. There is a trophy for 2,000 enemies. So, we're about, I'd say halfway there. We're actually like 3/4 there. We only need 500 more enemies to fight. Let's see. Average experience. A lot of experience. Number of saves. Whew. 22 acquired jobs. And 46 out of 74 abilities learned. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, this will show you what you got. And what they mean by abilities is... these things are all abilities. There's also a trophy to master 15 jobs. So there's 22 jobs, but you only gotta master 15. Actually, you have to master them all. So I believe it's a trophy to mastering 15. I have to look at it. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so there's 3 trophies. There's one that's master 5 jobs. Then there's one that's master 15 jobs. And then there's one that's master all jobs. So, yeah, that's gonna be not fun. But alright, now we can head out of here. Whoop. And we can go back to that circle. It should have sucked us up. What if this one will suck us up? One of them will. No? I don't know which one it is, but one of them will. I'm gonna go back to this one over here. Because I know one of these will suck us up. You gonna take us? Yes? No? Or maybe I gotta... Oh, hold on. Run into it? No? Huh. Okay, so actually the one that we want to go to is actually down here. All the way down here. Where's it at? Over here? Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it? It's here. I know it is. Ah, there it is. That's the one we want. So let me do a quick save. And then we go... Bam! And it sucks us up. Ah! I knew it was right here somewhere. What's that? The rift. Can't fight it. We're being sucked in. Good. We get a free ride. Here we go. And there's 17 chests in this area. And I'm pretty sure we already fought these guys. Alright. So yeah, we already fought those guys. So we just gotta make our way up and around to this door. For 1,000 years, we have been sealed within the rift. Once Exdeath obtains the power of the void, our new home, a world of darkness, will be born. You've been a thorn in Lord Exdeath's side for long enough. The void will be your burial ground. Wahaha. Alright, we take the chains down. And we got a chest here, which is an ether. Chest here. Cottage. And then chest here. Chest here. And then, before we go, there's 2 enemies we gotta find. The Grenade and Death Dealer. Found them. And they're dead. Man, oh man, do I love that attack. Alright, take the chain down, take the chain down. Oh. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Alright, so there is a chest over here. And then... one chest over here. What did I put there? 6? Okay. Wait, chests 0, items 1 of 1. And this brings us back to this area, but everybody is frozen. Alright. So we can't talk to him either, but we can still use this pot. Which is pretty cool. So we just gotta make our way around. Oh. Excuse me. And here we back our Interdimensional rifts of 6 out of 17 items. And we got a chest there, chest there, chest there. 4 chests I'm seeing. Yes. Here's me tree. One chest. And we go around this way. Another chest there. Oh. A chest over here. It has a ribbon. And then a chest down here. And that's all 4 of those chests. So 7 more chests to go. Before we do that, there's actually some enemies here that we need to encounter. Moss fungus is one of them. We already fought you, moss fungus. There you are, the white flames and the Ferrero. Alright, so now they're all dead. Now before you go to this tree, make sure you do a quick save. Because this is going to be a boss fight. We get bounced back. These woods are so peaceful. Why don't you rest here for all eternity? How about we not and say we did? Yeah, take them damage, bitch. And then we'll give it that Leviathan. Oh yeah. Rapid fire. Oh, you just turned her. Oh, that's dirty. Mighty guard. Let's do some Bahama. This isn't gonna bounce back at me, is it? No, I'm just gonna attack. Well, that just reflected back to me. Well, good thing is I'm getting rid of that. Dispel, bitch. Meet Bahamut, motherfucker. Oh, she dead. Oh, that was easy. Alright. Now I'm gonna continue on. And down into this area. Which we have a chest here. We'll take that. Do a quick save. Alright, so this guy, I actually want to prep for. So give me a minute while I prep my guys for this fight. Alrighty, so I did a little bit of changing. So, Bartz is a time mage with ability of sing. Lenna is a bard with the ability of white magic. Ferris is a mystic knight with ability of rapid fire. And Kryl is a bard with the ability of summon. So this is a super boss fight. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna do a quick save. And let's fight the super boss. And this is how we're gonna fight the super boss. As he does Delta attack and just murder Lenna. Oh, turned her stone. Spell blade for Dundaga. We're gonna use Romeo Ballet. This will stop him for like 3 seconds. But that's... Wow. This did not go as planned at all. I'm gonna have to start this one over. He put Bart on freaking silent, and I didn't get a chance to do a damn thing. Alright. Let me try this again. And of course he does that to... You want them to keep doing that, but we'll make him stop. And as long as you can do that, and then do rapid fire with thunder, you should be good to go. Although, I can't do anything with Bartz. And now Lenna's dead. So again, this backfired once more. Because he keeps hitting Bartz, and I don't get a chance to do anything with Bartz. So yeah, this is going to be a tough battle. Alright, third time the charm. If you not be a dick and let me use Bart. Let's see if this works this time. Oh, we just did flamethrower. That is so dirty. I had him. That was dirty. He's a bitch and he knows it. And I don't know where the fuck Lenna went. Lenna straight up disappeared. Alright, guys. Well, I'm not going to bore you guys again with another battle. But I'm going to do it again, and hopefully the next time I defeat him, and when I come back, you'll see that I defeated him. I did it. Fucking did it. Beat the super boss. There was actually one thing I forgot to do, was make sure that you get haste got cast off. Do that, and then have everybody else do that Bartz spell, where it stops him for like 3 seconds, and then have someone else do rapid fire with Thunderga. Just fucking did it. Showed you guys right there, motherfuckers. God damn, dude. I couldn't even tell you how many more tries after that I had to do it because this motherfucker would just not let me do anything. Woo! Fuck yeah, beat the super boss. Let's fucking go. Ultimate Machine. We get the defeat Omega trophy. Let's go. Alright. Man, was he a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna change everybody back to my jobs that I want, and I'll be back. Alright. Here's one of the guys, the Echelons. However you want to say their name. I'm gonna give them some Leviathan. Demon Eye, and you just petrified my man. And you all dead. There we go. Alright, there's 2 more monsters we gotta find. Actually, was that everything that was over here? No, there's this cave here. Actually, before we go in there, we still gotta find these 2 monsters. I guess I didn't have to go that far. Alright, let's find them. And these guys again. Okay, that does nothing to those guys. Good to know. Alright, well, I'll be back when I find these 2 monsters. Here's a new enemy, the Lyacans. Oh, actually, I don't think those are new. But those were enemies that were here. Still looking for those 2 enemies. Not these fuckers. Really do not want to deal with these fuckers. Unless I can get all of Leviathan off. But alright. I'll be back. Alright, here's one of the monsters I was looking for. The Orakata. Alright, now to find that last monster. There's the last one. The Great Dragon. But we'll use Leviathan. Because Leviathan is a beast. And if he ain't dead after these 3 things, I know something. Okay, I was gonna say I know something that will kill him. I also forgot about this cave right here. Oh, let me turn no off. And it has a chest in there. Boing 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 boing. All right. Now that we can continue on, I'm gonna use a goddamn cottage. Cause holy shit. Omega was a pain in my ass. But he did. That for sure. Alright, now before I go into this book, I just gotta do a little bit of prepping. Alright, I just changed Bartz and Ferris. I changed Ferris to a mystic knight. I cannot speak. A mystic knight in Marge to a time mage. To be honest, I never thought you'd make it this far, but no matter. Soon I shall rid you of your pitiful lives. This instant you touch this book. Dimensional switch, activate, big mistake. Nah, big mistake for you, my friend. We're gonna do some H-Stuff. We're also gonna do some carbuncle. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do silent. And we're gonna do some flare on his ass. And then we're gonna do rapid fire. That's not what I was trying to do. That's a bunch of boo-boo. Well, I guess we'll do White Wind. Flare. Dispel on his bitch ass. We're gonna change the spell blade to flare. And rapid fire. And boom, this battle should be over momentarily. Like I said, that should be over momentarily. All right. All right, now we can head out here. Now, if you read the book again, it will switch you back to dimensions where Omega was. But if you needed to go back there, that's where that is. And we got ninja. I'm just gonna fuck you guys up, bitch. Dead. Actually, I'm gonna change my job back real quick. All right. And more ninjas. And dead. Right. I think that's all that's out here is ninjas anyways. So we'll just head up here. And we get another trophy. Travel to all map locations. Bom bom bom. And we're gonna go through here, down here. In here. Here's a chest, Thor's hammer. Nothing in there. Same direction this way. There's some new enemies here. Sword Dancer and Deathclaw. That works. What was it? The Sword Dancers. Alright. I'm gonna look for that last enemy and then I'll be right back. Here's an enemy, the Iron Giant. Bam. Alright, so that's all the enemies that are here. The Sword Dancers, the Deathclaws, and the Iron Giant. There's this guy here. He's a boss fight. Do a quick save. Make sure you teach someone blue magic, because the Spanish name for this guy is blue magic. Halt! Are you the ones who bear the crystal shards? Yes, I see. Then this should be your burial. Then this should be your burial grounds. Okay, sure. So his name is Azamega, which in Spanish is blue mage, and we're just gonna go to Bartz. And we're gonna do self-destruct. And hopefully he uses that. Oh, oh, what? Well, that backfired. Now, if we use self-destruct, he'll learn it, and then hopefully he uses it. So that's what I'm trying to do. But I keep missing. Will you use self-destruct, please? Nope. He usually mimics what you use on him. But he's using everything but that. So it looks like I'm gonna have to beat him the old-fashioned way. I'm still gonna keep trying, though. Actually, I'm gonna do Mighty Guard. So you want to hope to use self-destruct, even though it's going to miss, but then hope he uses it on you. And that'd be like a fast kill, but he's being a bitch and don't want to use it. Oh, you just 99 me with that, you son of a bitch. Okay, he's dead. Thank God. That worked out perfectly. Yeah, but normally he will he learns blue magic from you. So if you use the blue magic on him, he'll learn that. And if he gives himself destruct, he should do it back to you, but for some reason he was being a dick and didn't want to do it back to me. Alright. Well, with the save point here, I'm actually going to wrap this one up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if so, hit that like button and subscribe. More videos on the way. Till then, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace! I'm out of here.